too proud to be like, look, let me just look up the definition before I conflate this word. Capital, wealth in the form of money or other assets owned by a person or organization or available or controlled for a particular purpose, such as starting a company or investing. So I'll go with that. And as far as good capital, I don't think there's a such thing as good or bad capital. I don't view that as inherently. I think it exists independently of morality. It's what people do with it.
And what would you consider communism to be?
Communism is I guess the idea that this is why, like, as I'm socialist but not communist, I think that for me the idea of communism is tied to like a classless society. It's more so, I guess I would describe it as an attempt at something that I don't think we can accomplish, which is equality. The idea is that everyone owns everything. You may be like post fiat. You might be post credit or any of that sort of thing. So I think communism is, I guess you could say kind of like an attempt to be post-capitalist by means of like eliminating class and eliminating like private ownership, specifically of the means of production, which is a trait shared by socialists, but I think in my case, I'm opposed to communism because of the idea of like, I guess, seeking equality in a sense.
So if we were to make you king of America, the God Emperor, what would you do for your people?
Well, hopefully that wouldn't happen because, as admitted, I don't consider myself an expert in economics, but based on my limited understanding, I think I would do the first thing I said, which is like really focus on increasing the health. Like, I would have a sincere health initiative where various methods, like rethinking how we subsidize corn, all the corn syrup that we have so much of, we just dump it in everything, that sort of thing, as well as reducing medical costs so that we can try to reduce our spending. I think I would also, if I was king and I just had the ability to unilaterally decide, I think I would keep markets in place, but I think that one of the first things I would try would be capping CEO pay ratios, and it wouldn't be the same ratio for all size companies. For a smaller company, it would be probably a closer ratio. For a larger company, it would be a larger ratio. But I think by this is a point I made to Serendipity earlier. It's not the idea of you have $1 billion and I want to take that from you and give it to other people. It's the idea that we made $1 billion and you kept the lion's share of it to yourself. And I think I would limit, especially large corporations' ability to generate that much capital, and there would not be an unlimited ratio that the highest earner, and I say CEO, but I really just mean like any of the highest earners in the company. And I think that would help with a lot. Like, we wouldn't need really, people want to get rid of Social Security, people want to get rid of Medicaid, people want to get rid of some of what they view as, people leeching off of the government. Well, yeah, I'd like to eliminate that too. The way I'd like to do that is by eliminating people's need for it, by making it to where we don't have so many people working for, say,